everybody and welcome to a new top 5 video. So my previous top 5 video was about game trailers, and this one is going to be my top 5 upcoming games of 2015. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and here comes number 5 on this list. Enjoy.
I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of Assassin's Creed series, but I decided to put Assassin's Creed Rogue at 5th place because it's not the same thing as the other games. Because you aren't an assassin, you're a Templar, and Templars and assassins aren't pretty much the same thing. And maybe fans wanted to have a game where you're a Templar for once, yeah, but yeah, well, I think the Assassin's Creed game, everything about them is that you are an assassin, not a Templar. So, yeah, and also Assassin's Creed Unity came out last year, and I probably think that will be the best game in the whole series. So far, I think that. So, yeah, well, I'm still waiting for Assassin's Creed Rogue to come out, but I'm not as excited as for the other games that came out before. So, yeah, well, let's move on number 4 on the list.
Primary perimeter heavily barricaded. They're reinforcing the wall. Move! Be ready. We only have a few seconds.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is a tactical cop versus criminals game. As a cop, you have to save the hostage or kill all the criminals in the house. And as a criminal, you have to kill all the cops. And the criminals have a specified time at the beginning of the match to set out traps and prepare before the cops come. And the cops at the beginning of the match have drones to drive around with in the house to see where the hostages and what the criminals are preparing before they come. So I also love the Tom Clancy's games, and I can't wait for this one to come out. And now we're moving on to number 3.
Sky 5 can confirm a large police presence in downtown Los Angeles.
We got an RPG!
All units, we have confirmation that a 211 is underway.
Your charge is good! Go, go, go!
Suspects are moving with the package. Take them down.
All right, we're good to go on the grapple. So hit that area now! Tased and down.
You have the right to remain silent.
So, as many of you know, Battlefield is one of the most famous FPS games in the world. So, this one, that is called Battlefield Hardline, is like a cops versus criminal game again, like Rainbow Six Siege, but it's not that like that at all. Well, this game is like, it's like normal Battlefield, but there's like new game modes, a conquest large and team deathmatch, and all domination, and all of those game modes. I hope they have those. I hope they have those still. Well, and I think they're gonna add some that are like, you're a cop and you have to like try to make so the criminals don't take the money, and the criminals are going to try to take the money, and something like that. I think it's like heist or something. I think some game mode is called. So yeah, and it has been an open beta before, but it's not anymore. It was like last year, before Christmas, somewhere. I don't really know. Yeah, well, it was then. And yeah, so now that was pretty much all I have to say, and I'm really excited for this game to come out. And the multiplayer feels so nice, and with the grappling hooks and everything, and like when you can just glide through like lines, through buildings. Yeah, well, I'm really excited for this game. So yeah, let's get going to number 2 on the list.
Peggy 18.
In 2001, a real-world exercise tested the emergency response to a bioterror attack on the continental United States. The operation was called Dark Winter. Within just a few days, the simulation spiraled out of control. The operation predicted a rapid breakdown in essential institutions, civil disorder, and massive civilian casualties. Dark Winter has revealed how vulnerable we've become. Our lifestyle, our security, our safety depends on a delicate and unstable economy. We've created a system so complicated that we no longer understand how to control it. Oil, power, shipping, transport. We live in a complex world. And the more complex it gets, the more fragile it becomes. The system is built on a global supply chain that gets things where they're needed, just in time. We've created a house of cards. Remove just one, and everything falls apart. And what's fueling the system?
Money. Americans can spend $90 billion in a single day of shopping. Last year, 200 million people swarmed their local stores on November 23rd. We call that day Black Friday. Did you know that a flu virus can survive on the surface of a banknote for up to 17 days? One day, there will be a pandemic. It could begin during the crush of Black Friday sales. A pathogen will jump from tainted banknotes to human skin, onto food, toys, children, and loved ones. By the time patient zero feels the first sore throat, millions of people will already be infected. From this point, the breakdown will happen fast.
Day 1. Hospitals will reach capacity. Panic will strike. Day 2. Quarantine zones will be established. Resources will be rationed. Transport will go into lockdown. Day 3. International trade will stop. The oil will dry up. The stock market will collapse. Day 4. The power will fail. The shelves will be empty. The taps will run dry. And once hunger and despair take hold, people will do anything for survival. By day 5, everyone will be a potential threat.
In 2007, a new presidential directive was signed quietly into law. This maps out the government's response to a crisis, a plan to cope with a real dark winter. It is known as Directive 51. There are rumors of shadow agencies, sleeper cells, covert agents, but nothing can be confirmed.
Our complex world is primed for breakdown.
And once the chaos strikes,
There won't be resources to save us all.
the only question left is, what will it take to save what remains?
Tom Clancy's The Division is, as you saw in the little trailer here, is like a catastrophe-like game where like New York has fallen apart. It was too complex to handle. It became fragile, and then the city like fell apart, and then everybody wanted to survive, and then everybody became a threat, and then like yeah, everything happened, and then like well, you understand what I mean. If you didn't really hang on with the trailer at the beginning, they explained pretty much everything about the game so far. So well, the thing I have to say about this game, the graphics looks amazing, and the story is like, it feels that it's going to be totally amazing. I can't say anymore. It's like, I just want to play this game right now because I don't know, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be very good, and so let's that's pretty much all I had to say about the game. And if you want more detail, just search for Tom Clancy's The Division, like gameplay or like behind the scenes or something like that. So that's all I had to say. So let's move on to number 1. So, I have played Battlefront 2 very much. Well, I'm a big fan of the Battlefront series. And now, when the creators of Battlefield decided to make Battlefront, then I was like, okay, this is gonna be totally amazing. And It should be called Star Wars Battlefront 3, I think, but instead it's called like Star Wars Battlefront. I don't really know that there's like it's gonna be a new game or something like that. So yeah, but I'm really excited for this game to come out, and now there's impressive first person in Battlefront, and now that I'm really excited, and yeah, and they still have the third person, of course, and I'm definitely gonna get this. I'm gonna try to get this at least. So yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I think so. When it comes out, I might post some multiplayer gameplay on YouTube or something. Yeah, I don't really know if it has a campaign. I think it will have a campaign. Well, at least Battlefront 2 had a campaign. So yeah. Well, yeah, I'm really excited for this game, and thanks all for watching. And I see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video very much. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, comment, favorite. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Have a nice day.